All right, here we are with another unboxing. Now, I don't buy things that often, but this last week, my usual mixer that I bought 4 years ago, the Alesis Multimix 8, basically started to melt and created a loud buzzing noise and couldn't get it back on working without that meltdown. So after 5 years of good use with this board with 8 mix, it was a great board while it lasted. I could talk about that in another video, but what we're here today to do is to do an unboxing of my new mixer that's going to come in so handy. It's the Zoom LiveTrak L-12. Now, I have other things from Zoom. The last unboxing I did was from Zoom, and it was this right here, um, Q2N, and I'm going to be using that in this unboxing video. I like Zoom because they pay attention to audio, and I'm an audiophile, audio engineer, audio visual technician, recording engineer, radio show producer, and church sound guy and conference sound guy. If you need sound, talk to me. See what I can do for you, whether it's live events, virtual streaming live events, recording, editing, radio, podcasts. You want to start your own podcast? You want to record your own album? I have a musician coming this week, or had one coming this week. He got a little sick. So maybe next week he'll be coming. And that's why I got this. So it can do it all. And they have smaller versions of it. There's the 8 channel one. But I really wanted something that would do at least what this can do, plus more. So the reason I got this mixer is because as an audio engineer, it's not enough just to have low, mid, and high EQ on each channel, um, or on all the channels except for 2, which is what I have here. But on 2 of them, I have a parametric sweepable mid. And if you're a sound person, you know how important that is to isolate, find that bad frequency and cut it a little bit, or maybe find a frequency that shines and boost it a little bit. Um, Inserts. Anyway, I wasn't going to be talking about that. Let's do the unboxing here. Um, I don't even have scissors, and this is live, so I'm not going to have any edits for this. Let's just see if it opens this way. So, first of all, I want to thank God for providing for this and thank my children and my wife for letting me get this as a gift to myself, to my ministry, to my business, for Father's Day, and for my 20-year anniversary. Um, and I just needed a mixer because I'm going on the radio this Friday. Well, this is interesting how this unfolds. I'll try to give you a view of that. Look at what's inside. Ooh, some nice fabric. Nice way to present the. There's actually a quick guide. And there's actually paperwork here, not just digital downloads, which is nice. Of course, I'll check all that out. But let's get to the main event here. Comes in a nice, let's put this somewhere safe here. Oh, I could straddle that. That's fine. Okay, so it comes in a nicely wrapped piece of vinyl or something. Let's get rid of all the styrofoam. First of all, there's a power adapter. Now the Zoom L8 comes with a power brick, but that could be powered off of batteries and a USB. But this one actually needs a dedicated wall wart. And in case you're curious, it is a 12 volt positive tip. So that's important. Don't want to have the wrong polarity, but probably any 12 volt with positive tip will work. Don't quote me on that. I'm not an electrician. It says max 0.07. Anyway, that's the adapter. And then it also comes with a USB. Oh, I'm showing you the wrong video. Okay, so there's also a USB it plugs into. It is an audio interface. And so that is one of the main purposes I got it for, but it can also record without the help of a computer directly into the device onto an SD card. So here it is. Let me get this stuff out of the way for you. All right. Check it out. Oh my goodness. So many channels, so many knobs, so many buttons. Where do we start? Well, how about if we start with actually plugging it in? And then my first experience with it will be this video. I am so excited. It's been a long time since I got my own board, and I could use this for weddings, for conferences. I could have up to 8 microphones, wireless or wired, and this is a combi jack right here, combi jack, which means you could either plug in a 1/4-inch cable, which looks like this, or like that, or you can plug in an XLR cable, which you should know what an XLR cable already is if you're looking into a board like this already. So once again, I am super excited, and I don't know if anyone's watching me live this time of night, but this came in earlier tonight, and I was out shooting photos of the sunset in Carmel. So I got back late, cleaning up my studio so I could do this video. This is also going to come in handy. As I said, I'll be on the radio this Friday, but not just me. I'm going to have 2 people in my studios, and we're going to be here in my studio connecting remotely to KSCO Flight 1080 show from 4 to 6 p.m. You can stream that live here on YouTube, so subscribe and hit the bell notification if that's something you're interested in. And I need to figure out where to plug this in. Here we go. No, not down there. I'll be right back. Doo, 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 doo. And I'm back. There we go. Let's go ahead and put this on table. You can get a good look at it. Now, it looks like it doesn't just plug in, but there is a power switch. Powered on. Things light up here. Okay, so this is where this is the recording section here. But if you want to record multi-tracks, you can arm it like that. I don't know if you could see, but that is red. And you can tell it which channels you want to record. And it will record it both individually. Each individual track will have its own recorded track. And it will record the master if you click that one. Now I watched a bunch of YouTube videos demonstrating this. There are a lot of people that did a great job. Thank you to those of you who already did a review of this. So this isn't going to be a full review. This is just capturing my experience and my excitement, and I'm going to produce a lot better quality audio. Gotten some complaints when I just use my iPhone for audio. I'm an audio engineer, so it's got to be the best, excellent. And I'm supposed to be an expert. And I think I am, but I need to apply my craft, apply my trade while I am also the online voice. So, disarming these. Where do I start? Well, I guess I should start with plugging in a microphone, right? Okay, let's do that. I happen to have a AT 2020 microphone, Audio Technica, and I happened to order another one just yesterday. So tomorrow I'm going to get a second one for my guest, Daniel Bodwin, who will be on the Flight 1080 show with me as a guest. And he'll be here in my studio. So we'll have two identical microphones. This is an XLR, and I'm just going to plug it into, let's say, channel. Now, notice this says high Z, and the rest of these say pad. So I'm going to not plug it into high Z. I'm going to plug it into the one that needs a pad or can be padded. And then I do need phantom power. So I'm going to turn that on. Check 1, 2. It's already getting a signal. Now, if it's too hot, too loud, I can turn the gain up and down. But you can see on this, check 1, 2, check 2, 3, 2, 3. You're not going to hear it yet because I don't have anything plugged into the output, but you are hearing me check this. So I can raise the volume here. What else? Okay. So as you can see on each channel, there's not only a gain knob that you start with for gain staging, um, but there's also a compressor knob. I'm not sure what the ratio is or threshold or attack or any of that yet, but I look forward to figuring that out, finding that out. And then there's also a fader on each channel. These feel nice, not too quick that you would accidentally bump it unless you intended to move it. So it's not going to slide down with gravity. And there's a mute button. There's a record and play button. I don't have an SD card in here yet, so I can't test the recording features. But what I can do is plug in some speakers. I'm not ready for that. Maybe we'll do another video where I will walk you through this after I get it all set up. So this is my unboxing and first reaction to the Zoom LiveTrak L-12, which I'm super excited about using uh, right away. Friday will be the first time I go live with this. So again, subscribe if you like Dwell on Truth videos. I don't do a lot of tech reviews. I might do more if people like it. I think one of the things that people have been interested in to learn from me is not just the gospel and Bible teaching and worship, but also tech in order to make the word of God and the music that's meant to glorify Him, make it clear and make it sound pleasing so that it's not, people won't be distracted by bad noise, but it will support the spread of the gospel. And there's so many ways you can do it. So let me just go over the three main uses for this device. Number one, it's a standalone, awesome audio mixer that replaces this analog mixer, but it's digital. So I could, it's going to sound great. The preamps that Zoom has sounds great. And then I would have my XLR feed out of this going to some speakers. I can mix it all for a live event. Second use for it is for recording. You plug things in, arm it, tune it, record it. You can even edit in post, or you can even, after you've recorded, you can play back and mix those individual tracks again, and then mix that down to, I bet you can do that, mix that down to the record, to the master out, I'm assuming. You could also add effects like reverb, delay, chorus, flanger, all kinds of things. Church, drum ambience. This is awesome. And then the third use of this mixer, besides live use, recorded use, you could also use it as an audio interface. So I think the first four tracks here, if I have music in my DAW, Digital Audio Workstation, I could listen back to that and record more tracks into the program that I use. Logic, GarageBand, Audacity. Those are the ones I primarily use for different purposes. Someone asked me, "What do you use?" I use Audacity for editing podcasts, uh, GarageBand just for sketching out ideas, and then Logic for professional audio music recording. So that's the Zoom L-12. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos coming up Friday, 4 p.m. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff if you like this stuff.